Good morning, Hamilton Middle School. Today is May 22nd, 2020. It is Friday, so you all need to be signing into your Hamley Reads classes. Today I have Miss Keel and Miss Moreland with me, and we are ready to give you your morning meeting messages. Husky. So our quote of the day is, "You really can change the world if you care enough." This goes alongside with our profile trait of caring. And this is a true statement. If you care enough and you want to make a difference, you absolutely can. Doesn't matter if you're in middle school or if you're an adult, if you're young or you're old, you can do it. Husky. So again, happy Friday to you all. We have made it this far. We have one more week of school. We wanted to remind you that lessons are due today at 3 p.m. Ms. Moreland will be talking about transportation forms here in a moment. You have to do your elective choices. They are due today. Those forms can be found on Schoology. Also wanted to remind you that if you are leaving DPS, your checkout will be on the 29th, and we will need your technology and also any books that you may have. Please don't forget if you are leaving the district. Husky. So as I said in the very beginning, our learner profile is caring, and that means that we show empathy and compassion and respect towards the needs and the feelings of others. We have a personal commitment to service and act to make a positive difference to the lives of others and our environments. Husky. Coming up next here is our kindness challenge. I hope you guys have been following along and doing it. Husky. So showing active caring. So this week, we want you to come up with your own kindness challenge. So to help you come up with the acts of kindness, you can make a list of people you know, and beside each person, you can list an act of kindness that you could do for that person. So if you look here on your right-hand side, there is an act of kindness sheet to kind of help you along. It's like a sentence stem for you to do acts of kindness. So I hope you guys have been following along and spreading acts of kindness in your communities and in your homes. So I want to pass the baton here to Ms. Moreland. She has some things to talk to you about, and away we go.
Thank you, Ms. Powell. Good morning, Huskies. I know you've seen this before, but I'm going to continue to repeat this because these are really important items. Scholars, please check your email and your Google Calendar daily. Now, when school's out, probably maybe just check them once a week, once every couple of weeks, because you will be getting messages probably off and on throughout the summer. Please join your teacher's live office hours for assistance with your assignments. Be in the first wave of that transportation. Please talk to your parents about filling out the opt-in and opt-out forms through Parent Portal. If they don't have Parent Portal and they have questions, they need to email transportation@dpsk12.org. All forms have to be in by May 28th, and then the window will close and not open until July 20th. It's time for your parents and guardians to update your information in Infinite Campus. It's a pre-registration. It'll make registration go very quickly. Please have your parents go to schoolchoice.dpsk12.org and have them fill out the information. And remember, this information will stay on our website through morning messages, and you'll be able to find it even after today. That has to also be done by May 28th. Please, again, registration for next year. You're at the starting line now with the ability to be able to pre-register and get your choice sheet in and your transportation. Make sure you get your electives in. Fines must be paid by July 31st, and you can register for payment and instructions at myschoolbucks.org. Internet safety. You all spend a lot of time in chat rooms, in instant messaging, and various forms of social media. So ask yourself, if you really know the person you're talking to, how do I know where they live? Am I really safe talking to this person? Should I give out any personal information about myself or my family? Don't open emails or attachments from those you do not know. Guard your internet and social media privacy. That goes back to being extremely careful who you give out personal information to. Be careful with whom you share your information. That might be used for the wrong purposes. Be cautious of internet chat rooms. If you are unsure, make sure you talk with your parent or guardians. If anything, like you all like to say, janky comes up. And now I will pass the baton to Ms. Keel.
Thank you, Ms. Moreland. Good morning, scholars. So I am going to go over our wellness activity for today. As you can see, our word is frustration. So frustration is the feeling of being upset or annoyed, the inability to change or achieve something. You sometimes scream when you're feeling frustrated. So things you can do when you're feeling frustrated, you can think it out. You can write why you might be frustrated. You can write about how you feel when you're frustrated. And you can also write about what you should do when you're frustrated. You can also see in the box on the right-hand side, there's a little space where you could draw a picture of what your frustration might look like. So keep all of those things in mind when you're feeling frustrated and try to use some of those strategies to help you get through your frustration. Huskies. So today, how is your schedule going to look? When you wake up, you want to get ready for the school day. So the school day starts at 9. So from 9 to 10, scholars, you want to eat breakfast. You want to set up your learning space, and you want to get ready to listen to this most wonderful, awesome morning meeting message. From 10 to 11:30, check into your Hamily Reads and take attendance, okay? Then you want to go and complete 1 or 2 assignments and make sure you are going to the live office hours of your teachers. 11:30 to 12:30, you should eat lunch, and then you can also participate in the wellness activity. From 12:30 to 1:30, take some time to care for yourself. Some ways you can care for yourself: you could take a nap, you could watch one of your favorite shows, you could write in your journal, you could do something I like to do, which is meditate, or you can just read one of your favorite books. From 1:30 to 2, read. It is always important for you to read. We should always be reading daily. That is one of the best ways to increase your reading competency and your reading skills. So try to make sure you get that reading in there. 2 to 3, complete another assignment and work on your acts of kindness. So earlier, I think it was Ms. Powell who talked about acts of kindness. Look at your list and look at the people that you put on your list. And you guys can do some of those acts of kindness for the people that you chose. And finally, from 3 to 4, check your email. Check back in with your teachers as well and make sure you've turned in at least 2 assignments. And I cannot emphasize this enough, go to office hours. That is the only way your teachers are going to be able to help you with your assignments or anything that you don't understand. So make sure you're going to your teacher's office hours. Husky. So tune in each school morning at 9 a.m. so you can get your morning message. 8th graders, mark your calendar for the virtual continuation on May 28th at 6 p.m. Fill out your elective forms. Don't forget that transportation forms are also due. And make sure you are registered for next year. So as we say every day at the end of our morning message, let's remember who we are.
We are the community of Hamilton Middle School.
Let's make it a great day.
Go,
Go
Go
Huskies.
Huskies!